Welcome back to Pattycakes. Today we will be interviewing the taste testers and getting their expert opinions. Okay, so we have our first taste tester. This is the chocolate Merlot cake. So what do you think of it?
It's good. It's what I kind of think of traditional chocolate cake would taste like. The frosting's my favorite part about this. It brings all the flavors together. It's aromatic. I smell a little bit of the applesauce in there. And it's got like a spice to it, but not overwhelming. And it's good.
Can you taste the alcohol?
Not overwhelmingly so, but I can get a sense of it in there, for sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we are doing the Coca-Cola cake. Go ahead.
Okay, do you want to ask me a question first about it?
Well, do you think what's the texture like?
It's rich and definitely moist. It's not as traditional tasting as the other chocolate cake, I felt like. It's a little bit heavier and sweeter, but it's not overly sweet like a piece of fudge or something would be. So it makes it, I don't know. I like this one better. I'm gonna have another bite while you're filming me. I like this one. I like the crunch in the frosting a lot. It brings the texture up a notch. Adding that to it.
Let's see, do you get a caramel flavor from the nuts in the frosting? Do you taste any caramel?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
this is, by the way, the almost flourless, perfect chocolate cake.
And that's the right word for it. It's perfect because I ate the whole thing like in 2 bites. It's very light and smooth. It's like liquid velvet when you eat it. It's like goes right down. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure.
Can you taste the bourbon in the glaze?
Whatever flavors are in there go so smooth together. It's like, I don't know, it's like eating a chocolate milkshake, but a light air bubble of chocolate. It's so good and smooth.
And a scale of 1 to 10, how chocolatey is it?
Chocolatey, it's definitely a 10 for the chocolate wise, but not in an overwhelming way. That's disgusting. It's good. Very good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we are doing the chocolate Merlot cake now. Go ahead.
I'd say, first of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10 for chocolate flavor. It has a spicy aftertaste after it goes down. I can't tell whether it's the Merlot or the applesauce. You can smell it. You can smell the Merlot, but I tasted the applesauce more so than the wine.
Okay, how is the texture?
I'd say it was maybe a little drier than I expected, but it was very good.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how is the chocolate? How chocolatey is it?
10, definitely a 10.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we have the Coca-Cola cake, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
This had a very different taste from the Merlot cake. This definitely was a more moist and sweet kind of cake. I didn't taste the chocolate as much as I did on the first one. I definitely got the taste of Coca-Cola more.
Texture?
Very moist.
Okay, thank you. Now we are tasting the almost flourless perfect cake. Go ahead.
This by far is definitely the richest of the 3. The absence of flour gives it a very thick texture, but it's also very moist. On a scale of 1 to 10 with the chocolate, I definitely give it a 10.
Can you taste the bourbon?
Absolutely. It was the first thing I noticed on my first bite.
And is there, do you get a caramel flavor from the pecans?
I wouldn't say it was a caramel flavor. To me, the nuts were just there.
Nutty?
It didn't really add a special taste. Definitely not caramel. The way I approach nuts in dessert is that they're just kind of there.